Steve Evans, first of all, how's your week been and preparations ahead of Saturday?
Morning, Alfie. Preparations have been good. You know, as everyone would expect in football, results determines moods and spirits. I think the boys were a bit low on Monday when we reported back in, and that's to be expected. I think we're all a bit low on Saturday night and Sunday, and a lot low. But on Monday, the boys that needed to do and get the legs moving again did that, and the boys that needed extra did that. And then we come back together again on Tuesday, of course, and we did a double session and worked really hard and smart. And by the time we walked in Tuesday morning, the boys were back again. So in terms of mentally looking forward to Colchester, so we'll continue our preparations today and top it tomorrow, and then go and see if we can get 3 points.
I suppose the messaging this week was Saturday was a good performance, created chances, just didn't put the ball in the back of the net. All you can do is that and more ahead of Saturday.
If you said to me now 7 games to go and we'll produce 7 performances like that, we'd take it, because normally performances like that lead you to winning the games, you know. And the one thing I had with Oldham, with John Sheridan and Tommy Wright, is that you've a lot of honesty, and they came in afterwards and I had a laugh at what I said about the balaclavas, and he was laughing and said we'd no right to win the game, but I would have taken that had it been him as well in reverse. So but we played a lot of good football, we opened them up, we made a succession of chances, and I think when you miss so many and there's so many players involved, you just think it's whatever we do today, it's not going to go into the net. So what do you do for that? You go back on the training ground and you practice. There's no point feeling sorry for yourself, because people that feel sorry for themselves in this game end up out it.
And how are the players this week? Obviously disappointed with Saturday, but they've got to take those positives and really keep their heads up going towards the end of the season. Yeah,
I had a long chat with 3 or 4 of the senior boys on Tuesday, and the skip led it, saying he felt it's the most in control they've been in a game at any stage, despite winning some games earlier in the season. It's the most controlled they've felt, most thoughts going towards winning the game, but we didn't. So we take the positives out of it. No point us feeding back on negatives, feeding back on their goal. We know there's 2 or 3 errors that led to their goal. If you're them, you're thinking great cross, great finish. If you're us, you're thinking we could prevent the cross, we could prevent the header. But we're not about recriminating here. We're not putting up videos on Mondays and Tuesdays and pulling lads apart. We're about moving on positively and seeing how we can affect a good Colchester team who are now on a good run of form.
And looking ahead, obviously Colchester on Saturday, but then Rochdale and Scunthorpe on the Easter weekend. Those 3 teams above us in the table, but still in and around it, and it's a really good opportunity to get some points on the board.
Yeah, I think all I can do, Alfie, is focus on Colchester. You know, Rochdale and Scunthorpe will come when time allows. I know a lot of the I was going to say Ipswich. I know a lot of the Colchester boys well, because I tried to sign 2 or 3 of them at Gillingham. You know, Chimbo and Scusi and Freddie and different players there. You know, Mars, full of talented boys that played a lot of top-end League One football last season. So I look forward to catching up with them. And of course, I don't know the chairman, but he's a good guy. I've met him a couple of times. I don't know him. But people like John D'Souza and the gaffer over there, then brilliant. They're good people. So, but it's a good place to go. It's a nice stadium. I think the last 3 or 4 years we've played them in pre-season, and we've gone to Colchester and had good games. And we want to make sure we have a good game on Saturday.